back with some more videos, man. Make sure that like, comment, and that sub, man. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy this, I'm in the Spurs, I'm gonna make a song. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh my, spine. That's what I'm doing. Man. We go crazy in them, bro. Turn around. What up? Turn around. Get on my face. I'm gonna be hitting them boys with that. Oh, again. What? Shit, what? You can't guard me. Shut up. Stop it. Okay. Not gonna do that. Ooh. Dumbass. Hit him with a turn around. Fade. Kobe. Come on, y'all all shooting at the same time. Turn around.
MP, what's up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yo, you wanna do a jersey swap after the game?
I don't know, man. I don't do that too much.
Oh, come on, man, it'll be fun. I know. You wanna hang my jersey up in your trophy room?
I don't want your jersey. I really don't even want
If you
it.
win, I'll think about it. You're competitive. I like that.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Abaji in at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3.
And
the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
And Allie, thank you for that. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, BA, that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Now here's Fox. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. MP outside. Stolen. In transition. Here they come. Here's Castle. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to MP. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's MP. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Hell no.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Vassell. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Wembanyama is a talented passer. He is so good at finding his teammates.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Down low. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Pass to Castle. Here's Fox. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
Antetokounmpo with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Lillard passes to MP. Shot clock at 5. For 3, here's Lillard.
That's money.
Rebound by San Antonio.
Hey,
They've
man,
traveled
they
to
got their
Milwaukee
rim.
last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Wembanyama finds Vassell. Here's Castle, covered by MP. Fox left side. Antetokounmpo grabs the board, and so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Here's MP.
Oh my God!
Left side, and Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. You look at MP. Right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes.
Get him, MP.
San Antonio trailing here. So on the floor for Milwaukee, MP is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He ended up with 12 points and finished with a double-double, a testament to his effort level. And his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game, really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
I completely agree. They should
Oh my
go to
goodness.
him
Damn,
early.
I
If he
missed.
gets
Oh
hot,
my
I
goodness,
think
that was
another big
crazy.
game is coming. Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Jones against Porter. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And for the Bucks, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Allen to the paint. Oh, Giannis working inside.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Porter against Jones. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mycareer. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's MP. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Allen against Kuzma. Mycareer passes to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Misses off the right iron.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look.
Oh, yeah, Giannis.
They'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, BA. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A
Get
true
off me,
team
little boy.
player.
Oh my
Might
God.
like
Okay.
the do-over there. Quality look inside.
Here's Vassell. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's MP. Good work defensively by Fox.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Let's go to the 3.
Let him have
Vassell,
it.
the bucket on the assist from Fox. Vassell's got 5 now.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole...
And how about we move it on? And that's a wrap on.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. MP left side. MP right through him.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. BA?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer...
I did not mean to do that.
Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Lillard finds MP. Back to Lillard. Screen by MP.
Hit that.
Lillard drains the outside shot.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Vassell outside. Lillard against Fox. And the layup is good off the glass. Fox has got his second basket.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Lillard passes to MP. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Pass to MP. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to Fox. Vassell outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Lopez finds MP. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
For the tie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brook Lopez. And even after a year, the numbers that... Spurs trail by 6. Taking a look at the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's MP. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Lillard in at point guard. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's MP.
Money.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama.
Oh, man.
Now here's Allen. Back to Wembanyama. Over Boucher. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
To the middle. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Jones against Lillard. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Wembanyama's got 10 points in just the second half.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Allen. And Fox is subbed in for Jones. Abaji's checked in for the Bucks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
How about the confidence right there by young MP just stepping right into that 3?
Wembanyama, screen on Lillard. Lillard against Fox. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a
and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he can't get the first one. Brook Lopez is checked in for Boucher.
Second free throw, no good. The resume Giannis has built already is impressive. and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
That's good.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
To the inside.
Go ahead and punch one.
With the stuff.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Three-pointer.
Oh, yeah.
The rebound by the Bucks.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Lillard against Vassell. On the wing, MP. Pass to Lopez. Clock at 6. Here's a ball.
Hop on, stupid. Stop it.
And it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama, screen on Lillard. Here's Fox.
That was good, dude.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
That's some lightning speed right there as Fox earns himself a trip to the line.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
You hope that leaving points on the line.
Stupid ass.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Fox. Castle for 3. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
I'll go.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, big-time moment for MP.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth.
I got you. We ain't going for that. We're not going for that.
Here's Castle.
We're not going for that. Hell no.
Out to Fox. Puts up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. Castle for 3. So we see the Bucks get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Couldn't back up all that talk, could you?
Yeah, you got me this time, Vic, but you know I'm never stopping.
Huh. You better keep working then.
I just went crazy. I'm way better than him. His ass weak. It was hard to have a hard game. He was out there going crazy then. He got.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
I'm pulling it this shit. I ain't gonna care. I'm shooting at that. Oh yeah, home too. We just beat them too. It ain't no way we lose them.
Please see the ticket booth for more information. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word box along with your issue at C location at 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Don't forget box fans. We still have tickets available to feature home games. We offer both single and double.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the... Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is. Ron, Sir Clark, when you look at the MVP voting over the last few years, it has been dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped too, so I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league.
And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And he's got plenty of work to do if he's going to back up his talk. Tonight, an opportunity for MP to get back on track and prove he still belongs in the conversation. Don't be surprised to see him go all out tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edie. And it's Wells at the 3 spot. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Jackson against Antetokounmpo. Here's Morant. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Lopez, a screen on Bain. MP off on the
wing.
wing.
He might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Wells kicks to Bain. Jackson, a screen on Lopez. Bain for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0-5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. MP left side. Stuabaji.
Oh, no tap.
Back to MP. 4 on the shot clock. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. And Memphis also making a switch. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Kevin Porter's checked in for Damian Lillard. The Bucks shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good. Giannis. Right, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
MP with it, now defended by Bain. That ties the game.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Here's Morant. His last outing, he had 18 points. Outside Jackson. Aldama passes to Morant. Antetokounmpo grabs a miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
In
this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Edey. Aldama inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson misses. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. MP finds Antetokounmpo. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And that one's good. Morant.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Kuzma with the screen for MP. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Aldama can't hit. Bucks trail by 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And a wide open look for MP. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. MP's got 6.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain him.
Porter against Morant. Lets it go with the 3. No good. Shot missing. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Memphis out in front. They're up by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Taurean Prince, Damian Lillard out there with MP. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Memphis leading. Jackson up top. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, is often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Wells, he's checked in for Pippen. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He scored 13 points, and he was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. He was certainly effective, doing a little bit of everything for his squad. Kevin, they have to appreciate that kind of effort.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt.
Hit him.
And I wouldn't
Stupid.
be surprised if he tries
I
to
tried
get
to
it
hit
going
that boy
early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Now, here's Wells. covered by MP. Jackson a screen on Lillard. Kennard for three. And the three ball is good. Kennard's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
MP with it. Guarded now by Clark. Good on the bucket. Lopez has got 6 in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Bain comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Luke Kennard. Bain passes to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Morant passes to Bain. Now Jackson. Boucher defending. And Boucher sends it back. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 4. MP kicks to Boucher. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Bain. MP passes to Lopez. 14 feet away. Bain, no good. Bucks leading by 4. Here's MP to the middle. Poked away. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 8 here in the quarter.
Takes more than this to stop Lopez. He can be so physical in the interior, pretty mobile too.
Morant against Lillard. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Just 5 to shoot. Wells sets the pick for Bain. And the layup is good. Bain's got his first points of the game.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Both teams will make substitutions. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have... And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And next up, Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. And let's get an update on John Morant's injury. David, any news there?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson.
Wide
and it's
open.
Edey in at center. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication...
Oh, go ahead and grab one, Giannis.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
90 seconds now into the second half. Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Now, here's Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Edie, and here is Wells. Outside, Bain. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. Fires the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Get out of here.
Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Milwaukee leading by 4. Boucher with a screen on Bain. MP dishes the ball. MP against Bain. MP up top. 15 points in the game.
He's wide open.
Offensive rebound.
Go back. Go crazy.
Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got his 1st basket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Porter against Morant. There's a screen to the inside. Here's Edie, and he banks in the layup.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Boucher sets a screen for MP. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Inside. And Jackson gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And that one falls for Boucher. Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And so Boucher nails both of them.
Should maybe losing by 15 and shit.
Changes for Memphis. Wells comes in for Jackson. And it's Bain in for Morant. There's Boucher out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's MP. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Kennard on the wing. Covered by Lillard. sinks the three-pointer. Baines got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. And here's MP for three. And again, the Bucks miss.
One big three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Up top, Aldama. Antetokounmpo defending. Clark kicks to Kennard. Clock at 6. Payne for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Boucher's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, MP. And yep.
Let's go. Score his ass up.
And the Bucks lead by 6.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Kennard. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Coach wants him to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. MP outside. Another miss by MP. The Grizzlies trail by 6.
I'm not hit one. That's crazy.
Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Pass to Edey. Morant against Lillard. That one good for 2.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Now here's Giannis. Guarded by Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Second personal foul. First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, but the main thing is the 2-possession lead is secure.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jackson misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
MP finds Antetokounmpo. MP with a screen on Morant.
Okay.
And again, the Bucks miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. A 3 from MP.
Wide open.
Good.
I'll tell you wide open.
MP's got 9 points here in the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Takes a step back. Now here's Morant. A kick out to Bane. 6 to shoot. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. From deep. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And made for the bright lights. Big bucket there from Bane.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. They get the rebound. Here's Giannis.
Giannis, stop. Giannis,
basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Morant surveying the D. Pass to Wells. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Lopez with the block. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bane against MP. Lopez, a screen on Bane. And the dunk by Lopez.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Wells. Offline with his three. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. MP against Bane. Lopez. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on.
Yeah, we went crazy this game. Yeah, make sure to like, comment, and that sub. We're gonna be back with some more videos. You dig?